What really sucks, though, is when you have an oh shit moment in your situation, it's a damn sure an oh shit moment.
Yeah, those moments are not fun, and the reality of it is it just depends on how bad it's going to be.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen a lot of wrecks and some very, very, very bad ones. I've seen, you know, some guys being paralyzed. I've seen heads stepped on. Hell, I got my head ripped open. You name it. But you just never know. Like you could see one and think, oh, that don't look that bad, and it ended up being one of the worst ones. You know, physically there has been, and then there's other ones that look awful, and then the guy stands up and walks off and doesn't have a bruise on him. So you just never know, to be flat out on.
Now, were you to the point in your career, like when you have an oh shit moment, like there's truly like no getting out? Because I imagine like you kind of have a way of like, okay, if he does this, I've got an out here, I've got an out here. Like your oh shit moment, it's got to be like you have no moves left.
So I guess I've been in this game long enough to know the only oh shit moment I have is how bad am I going to hurt later. So like I know that in the moment, like I can get out. Like it's just like being in a fight. I would assume for a UFC fighter, like they see the fight, they see the punches coming. You know, they can glance them off and all that, keep fighting. And then for me myself, like when I'm fighting that animal, it's super slow-mo and I'm making him do what I want. But when he does catch me, it's just basically my only mindset I think is how bad did he just get me? Because I know how my adrenaline works and how much I can put up with. But in 2 hours, how bad is it going to be?
Do you feel much? Like, do you think back to some of your bigger wrecks, do you feel anything, or is your adrenaline going just at such an RPM to where it's kind of, you know it's happening, but you really don't feel a whole lot of pain?
The ones you feel are the serious ones. And serious, meaning like knocking your hip out of place. Like I had my hip dislocated. When I broke my ribs. I mean, I've done that several times, but you just can't quite get over. You know what it feels like when you break a rib. But like when I had my head ripped open, and people think, "Oh my gosh, you know that's so bad." I didn't even know it happened. I just thought that basically he just kicked me in the back of the head, and I went on and finished the bullfight, and I thought I felt something wet, so I just rubbed my neck, and I looked down, and my hand looked like I'd put it in a paint bucket.
I saw I couldn't find the fight where it happened, but I saw the staples, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'd have to go back in my deals and look for that.
But he just hit you in the back of the head.
Yeah, his dew claw. Like I tried to run and jump him, and he caught me. He'd been jumped before. Like I said, them animals get smart, so he just met me in the air, knocked me down, took my feet out from under me, and the way I was just trying to get out of there, and the way he stepped on me and planted that dew claw just sliced my head open.
And you finished the fight.
Yeah, that was one that everybody's like, "Oh my gosh!" But like I said, I didn't know it even happened. I just thought he kind of kicked me and grazed me.
So did you get to move on to round 2 and not do it, or was that the end of it?
That particular day was one of the beginning events for the finals in 2017. Yeah, in 17, and I didn't win my round, but I still moved on, and then I ended up winning the world that next week. So kind of all paid off.
Next week, you're fighting bulls with staples in your head.
Yeah, I had 16 staples in my head that happened on a Thursday, and I fought my next bull Monday.
Now, you blew out your ankle. You said you tore every tendon, everything in it but your Achilles.
Oof.
Yeah, you did some research.
Yeah, man, I want to see who I'm talking to. What was that on a landing, or how did you end up doing that?
Same scenario as when I got my head split open. I tried to jump this fighting bull, and he basically just met me in the air. He'd been jumped before.
You don't need to do this move anymore. It's not good.
Yeah, well, hell, if I'd have quit jumping him, I wouldn't be where I'm at. But, I just tried to run and jump him, and that bull kind of stuck his head up, come up off the ground, and instead of my foot getting over his head, it got wedged in between his foot and his horn, and it just turned it around on me.
Did you knew instantly?
Oh, yeah.
I knew that it was hurt when I tried to get up, and it didn't work.
That's a dead sign right there.
Yeah, it really, honestly, it felt, you know what it feels like when you roll your ankle. That's exactly what it felt like. Like I felt it crunch,
Oof.
but I tried to get up and it didn't work. And I was like, okay, something's
Was
wrong.
the bull on top of you when you tried to get up? Like were the other bullfighter?
No, that was actually just sell the rodeo. And sell the rodeo meaning we had just got done working protection for the bull riding, and they want us to fight a fighting bull at the end just for the fans, like no big money added or anything like that. So we turned him out. We all made a few passes. I went to jump him to tip my hat and be done, and he just met me in the air.
Sucks.
That does.
What's the recovery time on that?
So the recovery time on that was, I want to say it was 10 weeks, if I remember right. It happened at the end of March. No, it was 3 months actually, because my next bull was the 4th of July. So I had to come home to Haskell and sit on Mom's couch with a bum ankle for a couple months, and then my first one back was Estes Park, Colorado.